All right, what's going on? Welcome to the final video of the emotional mastery. Today we're going to talk about vulnerability and the power of vulnerability on being imperfectly perfect. Brene Brown, talks about this a lot, daring greatly, of courage being, you can't display courage without fear. And vulnerability is, as Keith Ferrazzi also says, is one of the underappreciated assets in business and life. It's one of the paradoxes that Mark Manson talks about. Like, the more you're vulnerable, the more people think you're brave and perfect. Our uniqueness is our power, and we all have insecurities. We all have struggles. We all have doubts. We all have problems. You know, we're all growing and we're all facing something in some way. And when we're able to be vulnerable and reveal the real us, it connects us to people. As Brene Brown says here, what makes you vulnerable makes you beautiful. Rather than resist or avoid our problems and our weaknesses and our flaws, it's more powerful to acknowledge them up front. And it bonds us to others because we all go through things, as I said. And it helps us realize that we all struggle with similar issues. We all cope with similar distractions. And we all find ways to compensate for different senses of inadequacy. We also make ourselves more socially attractive when we search for threads of similarity, and nothing bonds people like pain. So, we can talk about similar interests in jujitsu, let's say, as a sport, and that is a great conversation. But when we share similar challenges or experiences that are difficult in the sport, with regards to ego and humility and learning and blah, 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 like, it really bonds you. So, yeah, this is just another reminder of the power of vulnerability as a tool for connection with others, but also with yourself. Because I think the old way of having to act strong all the time or act like you have no problems, I think we all have problems and things we struggle with, and it's not a weakness to admit that you need help or that you're not perfect or that you're flawed. I think it's more weak to not seek help or to distract yourself or avoid, what you're struggling with. So that's all I have for this one. That's the end of the emotional mastery module. I hope you got something out of it, and I will see you in the next video.